Hello everybody and welcome back. Now I did promise yesterday that I'd be covering EA's WRC VR and F1 VR and the possibility of them coming to PSVR 2 as a little speculation fun video today, but some news has dropped that I want to cover in today's video instead that I think warrants its own video because it needs some light drawn to it and kind of to explain why this thing has happened and a couple of cryptic notes that have come in the statement today. So on the 8th of May, Mighty Eyes, the devs behind Wanderer, who are now making Wanderer the Fragments of Fate, put out a statement, unfortunately saying they're delaying the game. Now, we'll read through this and then we'll talk about why the game is so important to me, what some of it could mean, because some of it is ambiguous, and ultimately why, even though delays are disappointing, this is ultimately a good thing. The devs stated, "We're sorry, time travelers, we need more time. We knew Wanderer the Fragments of Fate was an incredibly ambitious project when we set out on this journey. Not only have we rebuilt the game from the ground up on Unreal Engine 5 using our new gen VRAF systems, we've also added a ton of new and exciting features. We want you to play the best, most polished version of the game, one that meets our vision and quality expectations. This means we need to spend a few extra months in development. We've made the difficult decision to move our launch to 12th of September 2024, so this is now coming nearer the tail end of the year. Not quite all the way back there, but this will be mixed in with a couple more releases, I imagine. Say, Aces of Thunder might be around then, just speculation-wise. Behemoth could be at the end of the year, and the Aliens VR game will be towards the tail end of the year as well. So we're going to be packed for content, and we also don't know about Metro, that could be back there as well. So yeah. They go on to say, "We haven't taken this decision lightly, and we know this news is disappointing. We're confident this delay will ensure we can deliver the best gaming experience, one that's worth the wait. In the meantime, keep your eyes peeled over the next few weeks for some exclusive new gameplay footage and an epic new feature that will have you banging on for days. Thank you for all your excitement and patience, it means the world for us, the Mighty Eyes team." Now, these guys are some of the most honest and kind of just passionate devs that I've ever seen, so I have confidence they're going to pull this off. And a couple month delay really isn't the end of the world if the game comes out a load more polished and just a lot more fun because the game isn't breaking constantly. We've had a couple of PSVR2 releases where we've thought to ourselves, why didn't they just delay the game by a couple months, a couple weeks, whatever, get it more polished up and then ship it out? And usually the answer to that question is deadlines, but it seems the Wanderer team are in control of when they want their game to go out, which is very, very good. And you know, they want the best version of the game coming to PSVR2, especially since they're launching on multiple platforms. It might be a little difficult to optimize. But yeah, ultimately, I am disappointed. I'm not going to get my hands on it next month, which is when we thought it would be. But it also means that when it does come our way, it's going to be the best version of the product it can possibly be. And I haven't played the original Wanderer, so I don't really know what to expect here, but there are a couple of systems that I'm really excited for. And one of the main reasons why I'm assuming this game is quite difficult to develop is because of the positioning of items and the game remembering between different states. What I mean by that is Wanderer takes place over a couple different time periods and you can travel between them seamlessly. And between these time periods, the objects that you pick up and move around will be persistent between the periods you switch between, I believe. So say you travel to World War II, you pick up a gun, you put it on a table, and then you travel to the 1960s and you're playing at a concert or something like that. When you travel back to the World War II time, that gun will be exactly where you left it and everything will be persistent, meaning you feel a lot more immersed because the setting isn't resetting every time you come back to it. It's quite a convoluted thing to explain, but it's quite a technical challenge, I think, and it's the first time I've seen a game really utilize something like this in VR at least, so that's really exciting. As for the feature that they're going to reveal, I'm not sure. I don't think it's a PSVR2 centric feature. I think it's more of a gameplay feature, so I don't think it's them going to be announcing they're using eye tracking because we already know they are, and I don't think it's going to be them announcing that they're using some special haptics or anything because this is just on the general Wanderer announcement post. Nothing about this is focused on PSVR2. It is only focused on the overall product of Wanderer the Fragments of Fate, which is also coming out on Quest. So if they had something to say about a specific PSVR2 feature, I'm sure we'd hear that it was specific to our headset here, but it seems to just be an overall gameplay feature. But I'm really excited to see what they've pulled off. I was blown away by everything they've revealed so far, so if they've got another trick up their sleeve, it'll make the wait a lot more manageable if we know something cool is coming in the form of another gameplay feature. They also said they're going to get a lot more gameplay towards us over the coming weeks, which is good. I feel like we have got a good couple trailers and a lot of screenshots that show off how good the game looks. So any more of that is welcome. Of course, it makes my job a whole lot easier when talking about the game. I can play a lot more of a B-roll of the game and stuff like that on screen whenever they give us more content for it. So I'm happy in that regard, but of course, it's a little disappointing that Wonder has been hit with this delay, but it's understandable. In today's market, you don't want to push out a broken game. You only get to launch once, and you only get a first impression once, which I believe they're sticking to their guns here, and they're believing that they can put out the best version of the game possible, and as soon as they do, we'll be the first to receive it. And it's good they've locked in on a date where they can believe they'll really get the game set and everything will be ready by the 12th. So overall, of course, I'm disappointed I'm not getting my hands on the game next month. Matter of fact, I was actually asking about the review key situation the other week because I was quite excited to get my hands on it, and I'm also taking some time off in June, so I wanted to make sure I should cover it, and lo and behold, here the announcement comes for the delay. But overall, disappointed, but not really too disappointed because I know this team is passionate, they're great devs, so we're going to get something good at the end of all this. So what do you think that secret hidden feature thing that they're going to announce is going to be? Maybe it's going to be something small, maybe it's going to be something big. Do let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Thank you to our patrons, Luke Bentley, Phil Irving, Hazit Moser, Ace Gamer, and Hippie Pickle. Your guys' donations help keep the channel running day after day and week after week, and I really do appreciate you. If you want to join the Patreon or YouTube membership or Discord, all the links are below. Thank you for watching. Do feel free to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you all in the next one.